What's up, y'all? This is Finan's Fades. Today, I'm gonna be fading up Coach King.
What's up, y'all? In the barbershop with Finan. Now, if you don't know, Finan Fades, that's my barber, student here in Indian Hill, member of Braves Beat. He gonna show y'all how he gonna trim up, cut up, fade up Coach King. You see, I'm getting a little old with the little bald spot right there, so my man keep me clean so I can look good on the sidelines and at the games. Represent.
All right. Today, I'ma just, I think, give him a mid fade and like kind of line up the beard and everything, and obviously line up the front too. So, you ready?
Yeah, hold on, boss.
Yeah,
Get comfortable.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Look at that fade.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
For y'all that don't know, y'all can catch Finan on Instagram. Finan Fades. He got his price list. So if you want to come get a cut, DM Finan, catch him around school. He'll hook you up.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the razor and zero gap it. So I'm just gonna create my guideline and go through the sides a little bit. Just don't shave it.
So what type of investment did you put into your clipper set?
My clippers,
Yeah. Like how much you spend, like where'd you get it at?
so I basically got this from mostly Amazon, and some of them from a barbershop. They have this website. They're really expensive. I've been trying to get one of these ones right here, which is one of the sharpest clippers in the barber industry. And it wasn't all me. My dad helped me out too to buy one of these. Only this one right here costs over 200 bucks. And mostly the guards are not that they're not that expensive. But in total I think they were over like 500 to 600 bucks.
That's a good investment, man. How'd you get started? Like, what got you interested in being a barber?
I mean, at first I wasn't really interested, but like it was my dad. My dad want me to actually start cutting my brother's hair, cause I got a lot of brothers over like 5 or 4, and then I just learned on my brother's hair. That's it, and then. It's been about 4 years since I've been cutting hair. 4 years of cutting hair my brothers, and like about 2 to 3 years cutting outside of my house.
So you got any aspirations on becoming a professional barber, going to barber school? Like what you looking forward to in the future?
In the future, I see myself getting my barber license and getting my own barber shop and being able to cut anytime. Probably a full-time barber or like part-time. I just want to be cutting hair in the future. That's it.
That's what's up, man. It's, especially in the black communities, barbers and barbershops have always been a huge part of our community. It's a lot of gatherings amongst men, bringing your youngsters in, hearing a whole lot of stories and myths and especially talking sports, pop culture, things of that nature, man. So in your culture, was it the same way before you moved here, or like do you have any fond memories when you was younger going to a barbershop or anything?
Not really. I mostly learned it here when I was young. I used to go to, I mean, my brother used to cut my hair back home too. So I kind of learned it from my brother, and it passed down to me since my brother's now in college and everything. In here, it passed down to me. My dad told me to cut everybody's hair in the house. I even cut my dad's hair. Nobody goes to the barbershop because they got Finan's face in the house. So,
hey, so let me ask you. So now, do you charge the family, or you let everybody get a cut, or do they owe you favors? Like, okay, listen, I just cut you up, right? So I ain't cutting the grass today. You gotta cut the grass today. You know what I'm saying? Is it like that, or you just hook your brothers up?
Nah, they ask me anytime, especially my older brother. He be waking me up at 7 a.m. in the morning just to cut his hair so he can go out. Like, I don't know, to school, work. I just cut him anytime they ask me, because it's kind of fun. It's not boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if you love what you do, man, then it's not considered a job if you love what you're doing. And I gotta be honest, I think how I found out that you cut hair, you were on the soccer team a couple years ago, and it was a couple kids, you guys were at Shawnee Field, and I kind of looked up, and I was like, what are they doing? And I saw somebody sitting in a chair. I saw you sitting behind them, and I looked and you was cutting his hair, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? And I'm looking, and I'm like, hold up, like, you faded somebody out. It was Mateo Sheridan. Yeah. And I saw that you faded him out so clean. I'm like, hey, man, how long you been doing this? So I asked you a bunch of questions, whatever, and then we finally connected. And, I've been letting you cut my hair ever since, bro. So for us to be sitting here where we're going to show this to everybody in Braves Nation, it's just going to let them know this kid's for real. He does a phenomenal job, and I'm a very picky person, right? So to let him come and fade me up real tight and have Coach King looking good, because the motto is he's feel good, you look good, feel good, play good, they gonna pay you good. So we always got to be on point. You understand me?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Well,
So what you doing now? So tell us what you like. What's the next thing you doing? With the cut. What are you looking for? Like, why are you combing it?
Basically, I'm just trying to get the guideline gone. There's the line I created at first.
Right.
I'm trying to get that clear. So I'm trying to get it invisible so you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
And also just fading up a little bit, going high. Even though it's a mid-fade, mid-fade, I gotta get there a little bit shorter just to match with the fade right down there, under it. So.
Yeah. Okay. So is it best to do the fade first, then go to the beard and trim it up, or does it matter?
I mean, for me, I like to fade first, finish the cut, and go down to the beard. But yeah, because I like to see the result together. I don't like going straight to the beard and go up to the hair, to the cut. But yeah, I think it's better. I think it's better if you just start cutting the top first and go down to the beard.
Now, one thing I do want to hear your opinion about is the differences, right? So there's a difference with cutting the African-American head than there is a Caucasian head. And what I've noticed is you got them both. Like, you got a couple guys walking around school, couple grown-ups looking good, So, can you talk about the differences and or what you look for and how you do it?
I mean, I didn't really know how to cut white people's hair, just to say it's straight hair.
Yeah.
And so my first person cutting hair was I think, shout out to Nate Bunkaski, Gianni Consolino and Mac Cantwell.
Yeah.
The soccer team. We had a team meal. That was my first time cutting a straight hair, non-black hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right,
so,
right.
From that day, everybody kept coming over and asking for a cut, and I got used to it. So now I cut both.
Yeah, so like a trial,
So, yeah,
like a
but
trial and error.
It's hard to cut straight here for me because I have to use the scissor and everything. It's just hard.
Yeah.
But I get used to it though.
Now, usually, we got a little music playing, you know, when we do it, like we in chill mode. But, you know, today, we got to keep it interactive for our people out there that's watching, you know, on Braves Beat. So we got to, you know, we got to keep it informative. We got to let them know what's up. Cause we usually bobbing ahead. We usually jamming pretty good. But we're trying to keep it professional.
Oh yeah. But and a special shout out to what's his name, Hunter Harris, for making this Finan Spades account on Instagram. It wasn't my plan to make a Finan Spades account on Instagram, but
So Hunter came up with the name.
yeah,
And
so I
set
could
you up
see
with the
in my
account?
Yeah, he just came up and said, let's just create Finan Spades Instagram, post pictures and everything of Finan Spades during the soccer season, and he passed that account to me. I mean, I didn't create it. It was
Yeah, so old Hunter, we give Hunter some love.
yeah, even though he's not here though.
Yeah. So how many clients do you have, like average, per week that you've started, when you started with 0? Now, where are you at now per week?
Right now, about 7 to 10, I would say. But
And that's per week.
as you can see, everybody in the school comes around and say, when can I get a cut? Sometimes I tell them next week because that week's I'm busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, now, real quick to let y'all know, when Coach King need a cut, I'm jumping in line in front of all y'all. Best believe it. You understand? Now back to business, but go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so I get about 7 to 10, I could say 10, but
Per
I
week.
don't.
Not
when
the
I say
same
per week-
clients per week.
Yeah.
That's pretty good business, man.
So, it's mostly out of school, people out of school. I don't only cut people in the school, but I kind of try to make it public so everybody else can know, like, who Finan Spades is.
Right.
And then, so, even kids from Seven Hills, any other school like Wyoming, everybody else.
Oh, you charge them extra,
Mason,
right?
yeah.
Oh, Wyoming got to pay double. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So basically, yeah, people down there come over too. They ask me if they can get a cut from here. I mean, once they come over again, they never go back. Like, once they get cut from Finan Spades, they never go back. They kept coming back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's quality work, man. That's what you want. You know, once you get them in the building, you don't want to let them out, man. They got to come back. Keep your clientele happy. So, are you thinking about taking like some financial courses or some marketing courses here? Because you know, like our DECA program is pretty awesome. You know, we got some high level, you know, math courses and economic courses to help you stay on the road. Have you thought about that?
I haven't really thought about that, but it's still in my mind, but I haven't been taking those classes. I only took Intro to Business and Finance. Those are the only classes I took. Maybe I probably would take them next senior year. So, yeah. But I'm still thinking of taking those classes though.
Yeah, for sure. You know, just to know that you got the options here on a lot of the great things that, you know, we do here in the district is a beautiful thing that you can take advantage of and use to upgrade your business acumen, you know? That's where it's at, man. You can make all the money in the world, but if you spend it, then what you got? What you leaving your kids? You know, it's all about your future, right? So, hey, man, what do your parents think about, you know, you cutting? Do they support you? You know, like, how did all of that happen, you know, once it got rolling, like, you know, you picking up all your clientele, your you know, you working, because I know a lot about you, so I know that you work a regular job.
Yeah.
But how do your parents feel about your regular job taking your time and your barbershop career taking off and taking up your time?
I mean, they really do support me because it was my dad who kind of pushed me to be a barber. I mean, if not a public barber, but like cut at least my brother's hair. And it was my choice to make it public and actually start cutting other people's hair. And my job, I got another job too, not just this, meaning I got a regular job where I have to go through this, like an actual schedule. So my dad wants me to actually get my license real quick so I can stop working down there and I can start working on what I'm working on right now.
Right.
And just stick to barber.
Right.
And plus education, like school.
So Pops wants you to go full-fledged.
Yeah, he want me to just
go all in as a barber.
Cut here on the other side, consume like my educational, my school. I'll go to college and everything. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So what we doing now? So what you get down to now as far as the cut goes?
I'm kind of still blending it, and I'm seeing some guideline from my guard 2 I made right here. So I'm trying to get that line out too again, because I took the line out with the razor that I made at first. I'm done with that. I'm just going up a little bit just to make the fade look a little bit better, more clear. So pretty close.
See, a lot of people didn't think, you know, like when they think about getting your hair cut, and especially as you got hair as short as I do and some other people, they think you can just sit down and get it buzzed up. That ain't what it is.
Yeah.
You see, this young man, he has to take his time, because that fade has to be on point, you understand me? So he's got to get those lines out, and now he's just working it up, switching guards. Because now you want to talk about the guards and like what role they play as far as the length of the hair goes?
So basically, zero gap means you don't put any guards on. You just kind of shave it. It's just bold. You make it bold, like, and then the guard 1 is like to kind of start fading it up. If you wanted to start fading it up, you gotta use the guard 1 to go up about like ½ an inch. Then they're basically just a use of fade, or basically just the guard helps you to fade up the hair on a good length.
Right.
So it's not like short, long.
Right.
So I use guard 1 and go up to 3 or 4, because based on your hair length.
Right. So now a 0 is no guard pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what's 1?
1 is the one, I'm using 2 right now. The 1 is that when you hit it with the zero guard, and you go up with the 1 and hit it again, so you can create that
So would you say 1 is like an 1/8 of an inch or a 1/2 of an inch?
1 is like, I don't think it's even ½ an inch.
Yeah, okay. And so the lower the number, the shorter the cut, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it goes up to, most barbers have it till 12, but I use till 8. It's really hard to find the guard 12, because now it's just come out, the guard 12, but most barbers use 8 to,
Yeah.
There's some barbers that use 12, so I guard 12, but mine is only from 1 to 8. So right now I'm about to be done, just need to take off a little bit off the top, and we'll be all cool.
See, a lot of people don't see me without my hat.
Yeah, because you be putting that hat on.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, I'm a hataholic, man. I just like hats. So, but I gotta keep that fade fresh because I never know where I'm gonna be, who I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know when you gotta throw on some fresh gear and get cleaned up outside of these sweatsuits, you know? I try to tell them, Finan, you know, Coach King got some swag, baby. You understand me? So I got to look good. I can take the hat off and still look good, you feel me? That's why I call you, man. I know you gonna have me looking good, you understand?
Yeah, I guess.
So we almost done with cleaning up the fade, tighten the fade up. And this is a mid fade, correct?
Yeah, mid fade.
Now, if you look at my little bald spot I got growing up there because I'm getting old, you see that he's pretty much done blended that in now. So it's pretty much blacked out. So that's where them guards come into play.
Yes. So right now I'm hitting it with half an inch guard.
And what number is that one?
It's just say number 1 half.
Yeah.
It's like half an inch. It's like over the guard number 1. Y'all see, as you can see, I'm not trying to hit the top because if I hit the top, then it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to make everything else shorter. Then I'm just hitting the sides so it can match with the top. Like, y'all can see the little spot right there. I'm trying
Hey,
to
man,
blame
don't be showing
that.
everybody my, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to blame that.
Hey, all y'all gonna have that pretty soon. When you get old, like your boy Coach King, you know, a lot of people try to run from it. There's a couple staff members, I ain't gonna call nobody out. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, but you know, some of us try to run from it. Some of us even just go all the way bald, you know, straight cone head. Coach King, I ain't ready to admit that. I'm gonna still keep trying. I'm gonna still keep trying to get mine cut. You know what I'm saying?
I got somebody on my head right now.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be Stephen A. Smith, man, with that hairline all the way in the back. I'm still, you know, I'll give it up then. That George Jefferson, I'll give it up then. Hey, man, so you hear a lot of kids, you know, I hear a lot of them around school talk about these 360 waves and all that, man.
Yes.
You got any advice or like anything to say, or like how do you get those? Do you have an answer for some of the guys that talk about how to get their 360 waves and what all goes into that? Cause that's a lot of work.
Yeah. So let me make it clear. If you're not black, you can't get waves.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
I just want to make it simple. You can't get waves.
Yeah, I heard a couple guys talking at lunch, man. I was like,
but
I'm trying to get my 360s. I'm like, fellas, that ain't gonna work, man. It's just different textures of hair and, you know, just genetics, man. Just, you know, just don't work for everybody. But do you know what all goes into that?
Yes. So basically, I actually had waves, not really good waves, but I actually had waves freshman year. And can you lay down a little bit? Yeah, freshman year. And then my products were like, I got a brush and a do-rag. So
y'all don't know what a do-rag is.
it's that black thing you put over your head.
Yeah, like if you used to see 50 Cent, when he first come out, he'd have that little rag on top of his head tied around with the like little back porch hanging. That's the do-rag. But go ahead.
So basically, I just put this. There's a Pacific Waves conditioner and like you can use. So I use that, and actually I just brush it down, and then put the do-rag over. I don't wash it off. I put the do-rag over and wash it with the do-rag on. And then after that, basically I go to bed with my do-rag on most of the time. Just put it on for like 6 hours or something like that. And I take it out, just shower, get those products off of your head, and you get waves. I mean, most of the time, it takes about like 2 to 3 weeks to get waves, like an actual good waves.
Right.
Kind of take longer. I mean, you might know more than me because you have a shorter hair and your hair really wavy. But
see, y'all heard him right there. He already talking about the OG's hair is naturally wavy. You know, I used to have them waves, man. That take a whole lot of work. You know, you got to put a whole lot of prep in, and it takes you, like you say, man, about a month to get it down right, but you got to keep it maintained. You can't just let it go and then expect it's just going to be there, but you got to get your hair cut often, probably like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Keep that rag on, keep your chemicals right, condition your scalp. You know, it's a lot that goes into it, man. That ain't easy.
Yeah. So when people say waves, if they think it's like you can get it once, like overnight or something like that, it's not like that. You got to put some consistency
you have to condition it. Yeah, you got to condition your hair to look a certain type of way.
Yeah. So if y'all want to get waves,
yeah. Y'all want to get them, man. It's hard work.
Yeah.
Man, so where you see yourself like 4 or 5 years from now when you graduate high school?
For me, I see myself about to graduate college, I would say. But and probably get my license, not just probably, I mean, obviously. In the next 4 or 5 years, I see myself with my own barber shop or kind of working in somebody else's barber shop with at least with the license. That's all I see myself in the future, and also still working on my educational college schooling.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Sound like you got it all figured out.
Yeah.
So what you doing right here, man? Like, what's this called that you doing? You want to give the people some information?
About this right here?
Yeah, like what you doing? What's it called to the face when you do this?
Oh, I'm just lining up the beard.
There you go.
I'm about to line it up real quick and shave the bottom so it look more clean. Basically cleaning up.
Just cleaning me up.
We got some people watching.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so we almost done. You want to give everybody your information, info, where they can meet you at, social media handles, you know, just for, in case they trying to get cleaned up?
I mean, y'all can follow me. I got my Instagram. Y'all can follow me on IG, it's called Finan's Cut. I kind of changed it to Finan's Cut into Finan's, from Finan's Fades to Finan's Cut. Y'all can text me on Insta and book your appointments. And I don't have a current location, so I'm just going to places just cutting people's hair anytime they ask me. So y'all don't have to go to the barbershop or you don't have to drive. I could just come over and cut you.
So y'all heard that? He said he gonna pull up on you.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. He's mobile. He come to your house and hit you on the spot. You can't beat that. So hey, what's your price? What's your price range, man? Say for kids or students that are the ages of 5 to like 12? What's your price range for those?
So basically for kids, it's about, for kids like under 10 to 12 to 10 years old, so it's about 25 to 20 to 25. Depends based on the kid's age. And kids like in my grade, high schools, is about 25 to 35. The reason I said 25 to 35 is it depends both on based on the cut. So if their hair is really long and they wanted to get like a drop fade or something like that, or like for shape up, it's obviously 25. But if they need a fade, it's like 35. So fade is always 35, but 20 for kids.
Y'all heard it. Finan's Cuts. Look him up on IG. You riding the bus?
Let's see, yeah.
Man, we'll take you home.
Straight up.
I'll get you right home. Got to do it all the way right. You trimming up this beard. So it's a lot goes into it, like, especially if you got facial hair and you trying to keep that clean. Is that where that some of that 35 comes in, from like 25 to 35?
Yeah. So it's mostly for older people, cause like not everybody my age have that kind of hair,
Right.
Facial hair. But that's why if you're going to add the beard and everything, combined with the fade, it's about $35. Mostly, most barbers charge 40 to 50.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to make it easier and charge about 35, go down about $10. So
Yeah. You're not trying to be greedy.
yeah,
And that's the good thing about you, man. It's like you still trying to build your business. Plus, you try to hook up people that you know. So that's always good. You know, keeping those relationships.
so I'm about to be done in about 5 seconds.
This always the finishing touch. When he hits you with that brush, knock off them hairs.
Gotta do a little bit more for just for today.
See, this when you know you got a good barber. He could let me get up, but he like, nah, I gotta make sure he's super fresh, he's super crisp, and he's super clean. This when you know you got the real deal. Now, as y'all can see, that fade is bang, bang, banging. So, you know, hey, I feel good, I look good. If I look good, we gonna play good. And if we play good, they gonna pay good. So we got to stay on the up and up. Mr. Dubs think he want one of these cuts too, man. We gonna have to get Mr. Dubs up in the chair, man.
Anytime. Anytime. Just give me a sec.
Wrapping it up.
All right. For those of y'all who wanted to see the final cut, I don't think this shirt it was. If you can see the fade right there.
Woo! Wait!
Like that.
You see him, don't you dare, boy!
One more time.
Ooh, wait! Mercy.
Yeah.
Hey, Finan Cuts. Y'all hit him up on IG. Come and holler at your boy. We out here for Braves Beat.